Hey folks, it's Masterpiece. I got another vintage collection review to do, and I cleared the desk because I'm gonna need the space for this. That being Moff Gideon's Imperial Light Cruiser Hallway. Let me just fix that, there we go. Super excited for this one. I ended up getting two, not just for the Mando, but just to build something bigger. I have an idea for a diorama piece for this vintage collection display that I have in mind. So here we are. Moff Gideon's Imperial Light Cruiser Hallway comes with an Mandalorian privateer. If I scoot this closer, we could get a better look at what we get in the box. You could see Bo-Katan, Casca Reeves, Fennec up against some stormtroopers. Right down here is what you get in the box. So this is about how much of the hallway you get. And then down there is a figure that is included. We'll take a look at that. Backside's the same image, just has the vintage collection logo on the bottom there, and I think an attention. This side has warning, and then that side has attention. You don't care about that. You won't care about what's inside. First, we'll look at the top images. So there's our Mando going through a doorway. This is another way that you could display two of the Imperial Light Cruiser hallways. There's Mando about to sneak up on two Stormies. On the side here, that's pretty cool. Moff Gideon with a few stormtroopers, two standing guard with Moff Gideon being escorted by two stormtroopers. We have our Mando here looking like he's about to break into the light cruiser. Bottom here doesn't have much. And then finally, before we get into it, we have Mando up against one of the dark troopers. So what's pretty cool about this is that you could display, you have a variety of ways that you could display action figures with this Imperial Light Cruiser Hallway playset, which is really cool. You could do stuff with Gideon like we saw on the other side. You could do Mando versus a dark trooper. You could do Mando versus Moff Gideon. Good stuff. And then that's our final image of Moff Gideon with two Stormies. So, time to see what's inside. So this is what the inside looks like. Oh, that's already falling out. Here's the instructions for how to build this. Should be pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go over that later. Here is VC 326. The Mandalorian privateer that comes with this playset. And it looks really good. That is a good card back image. It does come unpunched for all you hardcore sealed collectors. I'm definitely gonna keep one of these sealed since I have two of them. He does come with his Westar, no holster though. So it's literally just the previous Mandalorian privateer that we got in the line. Same mold. Just different paint apps. Comes with his jetpack down there. We're gonna open this up in just a bit. I want to get into the hallway first. So, looks like a wall. One of the things that I love about these playsets is that Hasbro does a really good job of picking playsets that will be good to buy multiples of and attach them together. We saw that first with the New Hope hallway set. We saw it with the Empire Strikes Back carbon freezing chamber. What else did we get? We got the bar from the Mandalorian. You could definitely buy multiples of those. I remember I bought 2 of those just to kind of make the bar feel a little bit more spacious. They're really good about doing stuff like that, which is brilliant. It's good for us, and it's good for the company, right? Here's everything. There's a little bag with all those red light covers. I'm gonna have to put that on later. So one thing I wanted to point out while I was, well, starting to print these is that right in the back here, you get like this little clear thing. That's basically more or less acts like a light diffuser. So you could add lights onto here to make it look like it's lighting up. Now I already knew that you could add lights. Hasbro made it so if you wanted to add any kind of electronics to it, you could do so, but I didn't know that you could do it on there. I thought it was just like on these parts right here where the red light covers go, these guys, which we'll look into in a bit. You would have to drill a hole. I'm not really too sure how you can go about doing that. I'm probably going to end up doing it eventually. That will be a separate video. But yeah, I don't know if you could do it on here necessarily. You probably have to do a little bit of disassembling, but yeah, that's gonna be a different video. So stay tuned for that. If you want to open these doors, so there's some doors here. This was driving me crazy because I was like, why are my doors so hard to open? It's because there's some rubber band right here I didn't see. It's kind of hard to see, at least for me it was. So make sure you remove those. There we go. And it opens up. Oh, even clips closed and open. That's pretty good. Same with these, you got a rubber band up here keeping these doors closed so it doesn't move around in the shipping process, I guess. That's cool. All right. But now I'm gonna start building this. All right, so one thing that I really like about this playset is that all these parts feel like they popped right into place and really felt secure. One thing that I didn't like about the A New Hope Tainted Forward hallway playset is that those pieces they don't feel like they lock into place, and it feels like if you just move the shelf that or bookshelf or whatever display you're putting it on, if you bump into that, like, walls are gonna fall down, and then you have to rebuild, not only put the figures back to standing up, but rebuild your playset. This feels hefty, like all these wall panels just popped into place, which was really nice. I will end up putting these guys on It's kind of confusing at first because there are two set of holes on like these panels right here, those with the light diffusers there. Just make sure that if you're putting walls on those, not to put them on these holes, because those are meant for the lights. There we go. Good stuff. I can't wait to get the other one open and show off the diorama idea. So I got some really good plans for that. Alright, so moving on to the figure, Mandalorian Privateer. We've already pretty much seen this unpunched card back from the Mandalorian series, orange name pill with the orange background. VC 326. Did I say 336 before? I don't know, but that's the back. That's an awesome card back image. Very nice. And I'll open it up. Oh man. Alright, here's the figure. Awesome looking Mando. Checking articulation, it does have rocker ankles. Good knee articulation. Swivel at the thigh. Barbell hips. Core articulation is really good. You got these awesome shoulder pauldrons that I love how Hasbro has been handling this. Doesn't get in the way of anything. Just brilliant. There's the arm articulation, elbow. Wrist. Head moves, The thing with these Mandos is that they never really have good articulation in certain regards. I guess it's because of, you know, the helmet being so wide on the bottom here, but I don't know. What do you guys think about double ball swivel necks? So one on the bottom, and then on the top you have the ball as well, like it already has. The Black Series did this. It works out pretty well for them. I don't know. You guys think it's possible? I think so. The rangefinder does articulate as well. Like I said before, there is no holster for his Westar. Kind of strange, but it is what it is. You know, another thing that I find kind of underwhelming is the knee articulation. It doesn't really bend too well. You know, I feel like I can't put this guy in certain... I can't pose him in certain ways. Yeah, no. So that's a con. Not that big of a con. I can't remember if the other first iteration of the Privateer was like this too. I'm sure it is, since it's literally the same mold, but I don't know what to do to correct that. It's kind of weird. Maybe this space just needs to be more flatter. I'll have to look into that, but there's a blaster pistol, and here is his jetpack that he comes with. Very similar mold, different paint apps. Good stuff. Goes on his back nice and easy. I'm going to use one of my stands here just to keep him standing. And there he is in the playset, looking awesome. All in all, guys, I gotta say, like, this is a awesome playset that Hasbro has come out with. I'm sure it's going to sell out, so if you didn't already get yours, I would do so sooner rather than later. Alright, so that's the Moff Gideon Imperial Light Cruiser hallway. I am absolutely happy with this playset. I can't wait till, I put lights in it, add the other piece, and show off the display that I have in mind. So stay tuned for that if you are interested to see what I have planned. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe if you like my content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.